Okay guys, I know y'all are working hard trying to master the conditional proof, and I'm going to do a couple of examples for you. So the first one I'm going to do is actually under your additional exercises, number 3 on page 170. So if you've already worked that, you can check it using this, or you can press pause and go work it and see if then yours looks like mine. So what we're trying to prove is that M, if and only if K and A or D, and if F, then K and not A and D, therefore if F, then M. So the first thing I'm going to do, and this is important, I'm going to see that I have a conditional in my conclusion. Okay, guys? So the first thing I'm going to do is assume the antecedent. That was that sentence we repeated together a number of times last week. If a conditional is in the conclusion, your first step should usually be assume the antecedent. So I'm going to write number 3, F, and that's going to be a conditional proof assumption. Y'all remember that? Okay, now, gosh, if I have an antecedent of a conditional, then I can always get its consequent using one of our favorite easiest rules. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. And the answer there is going to be K and not A and D by 2, 3 modus ponens. Okay, guys, get that? Okay. Now, this is where I don't know that I would know off the top of my head to do this. Okay? So I understand how sometimes you're going, whoa, wait, how was I supposed to know to do this? But I played with it for a while, and this is the best way I can come up with. So it is, now we're going to say K, and sometimes you do have to play with things. And I try not to give you things on your quizzes you're going to have to play with, but I am going to give you things in homework that you have to play with so that you'll learn to play with things. Okay, so y'all see what I just did there? I just commuted within my parentheses D and not A, okay? Now, I'm going to change their association. I'm going to say K and D and not A. And you'll remember that that's an easy rule that mimics math, right? You can be associated with whomever you want to. Now, I'm going to say K and D by simplification. Okay, see that? Now, I'm going to say K and D. I can bring that down, right? Or K and A. And that's a pretty creative thing to come up with. Took me a while. So K and D or K and A, and what is that one? That's 7 addition. Okay? We just added whatever we want to. We can always add via or with addition, right? Okay, so now by distribution, at this point we have to pull out that appendix 9. By distribution, we can get K and D or A, which actually makes a lot of sense, because if it's K and D or K and A, then it's K and D or A, okay? 8 distribution. Line 10 is K and A or D. What's that one again? 9 commutation. Oh no, I've not been videoing all the way down there. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to review them for you. I've been talking and I haven't been moving my paper up. Okay, so up here we had K and not A and D, 2, 3 modus ponens. K and D and not A, 4 commutation. K and D and not A, 5 association, just move those parentheses. K and D, we dropped the not A, simplification. K and D or K and A, 7 addition. Okay, because we can add whatever we want to with an or. K and D or A distribution, which makes a lot of sense, right? If we have K and D or K and A, then we have K and D or A. Then we're going to move those things around again. K and A or D, non-commutation. Now, we haven't done anything yet with the equivalence, with our first thingamajigger up there, okay? And you might have done this first before you even did your conditional proof, because really you needed to know what it was going to look like if you needed to develop this. Okay, so if M, then, okay, remember what number 1 looked like? M, if and only if K and A or D. And now we've got K and A or D. See that? Okay, so if M, I see that, it's beautiful, sweetie. If M, then K and A or D, and hold on, I think I need this. Okay, then K and A or D, then M. That's the old rule of equivalence. You see that? It's a long deal there. But I'm going to get that from one equivalence, okay, or ME for material equivalence, okay. Now I'm going to do some commuting. And all I'm going to do is flip my conjunctions around there. I mean, my conditionals around there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say if M, no, I'm not. I'm going to say if K and A or D, then M, and if M, then K and A or D. See that? So I just flipped them around. So that would be by 11 commutation. And then line 13 is, it's about to get easy. Here we go. I hope you see what we're about to do. K and A or D, then M. Okay, and that's from 12 simplification, right? We just got rid of the second conditional. 14 is going to be M, okay, by 1310 modus ponens, okay? 1310 modus ponens. Now, 15 is if F, then M. Look all the way up here. If F, right? All the way down here, 14 M. So it is 3 through 14 conditional proof. And that's it. Guys, that's a really hard one. It's only hard because of what it requires you to see, it doesn't have a lot of hard steps, but it requires you to figure out which direction you're going, and I thought it was hard. So things like that are not going to be on your quiz. They might show up as a bonus on a test at some point, but you're not expected to be able to say, ooh, I know what to do on something that has 14 steps in it. You are expected to know, oh, I have a conditional as a conclusion. The first thing I need to do is assume the antecedent of the conditional. Okay, I'll do some more videos. Talk to y'all later.